Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Friday, the 4th of April. With Robert Murray McShane, we're reading through the Psalms, today 7 and 8. Psalm 7, a psalm of David, begins, Lord my God, I take refuge in you. Save and deliver me from all who pursue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion and rip me to pieces with no one to rescue me. Lord my God, if I have done this and there is guilt on my hands, if I have repaid my ally with evil, or without cause have robbed my foe, then let my enemy pursue and overtake me. Let him trample my life to the ground and make me sleep in the dust. Wonderful little snippet of the psalm where David's calling for help from God. Says, God, I need you to help me. And then he almost justifies himself. And he says he's being pursued and people are doing this against him without him deserving it. And he says that he has not in any way repaid his ally with evil. If somebody is good to him, he's good to them. And even more than that, he says, without cause have robbed my foe. Even the people that are against him, his enemies, the foes, he doesn't treat them badly. He won't rob them. He will treat them well. And as I read that, I thought it really presages what Jesus would say in the Gospels, where he says to us, you've heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you. David was in that same position. He wasn't going to, if people were against him, he wasn't going to treat them badly just because they were his enemies. He wouldn't treat them unjustly. He wouldn't do anything undeserved just because they were his enemies. He would treat them well. And it's a real challenge to us as Christians. And it's always easy to say when you don't have enemies, but the minute you've got an enemy, it becomes a much greater ask to treat people well, irrespective of who they are. But it's as we do that we become the light of the world and the salt of the earth. And we have an influence and we make society better as Christians. So a challenge to us and a prayer that we would live out the gospel, we'd live out the standards of Scripture, that we would echo David, praying to God for God to help us when there are people against us, praying for him to deliver us, waiting on God, relying on him, but treating people around us well in every situation. Be blessed.